guys, thank you so much for visiting me today. Welcome to my channel, Beauty by Sonia Michelle. So I wanted to start this channel because I wanted everyone to know that you could have the busiest schedule, but you could still look beautiful. I'm a full-time mom of two beautiful children, Aiden and Audrina, and I want to thank them so much for this amazing artwork behind me. I have a full-time job and also a business, Beauty by Sonia Michelle. But even though with all that going on in my life, I still have time to look as beautiful as I possibly can. But it doesn't take me as long as everyone usually thinks it does. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a very easy skin routine to make you feel your best. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to start off by using my vitamin E oil. I'm someone that has combination skin. So sometimes I'm dry, and because it's winter, I'm more dry than usual. But in the summer, I do have more of an oily skin. But vitamin E is a natural anti-aging, so I absolutely love it. I started to see a wrinkle right here and I freaked out, right? So I started Googling all these things to help me with that. And they said vitamin E oil is one of the best things to use. And I honestly agree because that line has been disappearing. So after I finish with my vitamin E oil, I'm going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance. This comes in two colors, yellow, and it also comes in pink. Yellow is for someone that has a little bit more of a deeper skin tone, and the pink is for someone that has more of a lighter skin tone. So I'm taking this and I'm massaging it all into my skin, and making sure I'm hitting every point before I start in with my makeup. Priming is very important because you want to make sure that you're protecting your skin from the makeup. So now I'm going to go in with my Face and Body MAC foundation. I love this foundation because it's so thin, but it still gives you a nice glow. Because I'm someone that has combination skin and I don't mind looking a little bit shiny at times, this foundation really works for me. I'll leave you guys a link for the brush that I use below. It's one that I got from It Cosmetics. But I'm just taking this foundation and massaging it all through my skin using very quick motions. The quicker you go, the more blended the foundation would look. So this is a light coverage, but it is buildable. So you have to wait a little bit to let it dry and then go back on top with another layer. So I'm moving on to my concealer. This one is from Tarte Cosmetics. It is called Shape Tape. This is a full coverage concealer. If you're someone that has a little bit more of a drier skin type, you just want to make sure that you are prepping your skin before you use this product. I love it because since it is full coverage, it does truly cover up all of my dark circles, you know, from being up late at night with the children when they don't go to sleep. So this really helps with all of that. It literally erases 2 to 3 years off of me, or maybe 2 to 3 nights if you want to say. With my beauty sponge. This one is from Real Techniques. I like it because it allows me to blend out my concealer and it looks extremely natural. So what I'm taking the beauty sponge and I'm just kind of pouncing on my face, just make sure I blend that concealer into my foundation. I have tried the beauty blender in the past, but I really like this beauty sponge. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're doing it quick, using a very quick motion to make sure that it's blended out. After that, I'm going to move on to my powder. It's Studio Fix Powder by MAC Cosmetics. You want to make sure that you get matched to your perfect color. I'm about an NC42. This is a full coverage powder. I'm taking this with my brush. This is also a brush that I got from MAC Cosmetics. It is the 140. And I'm quickly pressing my full coverage powder into my skin. By pressing and not sweeping, you're building up that coverage to your makeup look. Because remember, we don't have much time, right? The quicker you move with your brush, the more blended look you're going to achieve. As you notice, I didn't go underneath my eye area because I'm going to set that with a lighter powder. I'm a person that truly believes less is more. All right, perfect. And if your color is a little bit darker than your skin, you just want to make sure that you're bringing it down your neck. So now I'm going to go in with that same wet beauty blender, and I'm going to go into my powder that I'm using to set underneath my eye area. I'm going to pull my nose so that I'm able to really reach inside there, and I'm just going to press. I'm going to make that same triangular motion that I made before with my concealer, just to make sure I'm locking in all of that product. I'm really just concentrating this on the part that I put my concealer. I'm going to pull and then just tap it right on there. When you pull your nose, this ensures that you're getting all of your fine lines. That's a trick that I learned. Perfect. So now I'm going to go into my bronzer. If you don't have a bronzer, you know that color that you had from the summer that no longer works for you? Use that as your bronzer. I'm going to use a nice angle brush. This one is from Morphe's, an E4. And I'm going to just go around my face and almost create like a 3 motion. Now this doesn't work for everybody. It really depends on the shape of your face. I'm not contouring, I'm bronzing. If this was a more glam look, I would have contoured, but I'm more so just bronzing. The real difference with this is I'm taking the product and I'm putting it everywhere. When you're contouring, you just concentrate in certain areas. So I'm doing this on my cheek, just doing really big circular motions. And then again on my forehead, and then I'm bringing it down my chin. Now so a good tip is when you're bronzing, basically, you don't want to put it all over your face because then your face would look darker than your body. So you just want to put it in the areas that the sun would naturally hit. And remember, when you're doing that chin area, you want to bring it down. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm hitting the top of my, what do you call that, head, shoulders, knees and toes, forehead, yeah, the top of my forehead. And I'm going to go at my cheek area, and this is all over my cheeks. And I'm going to go on my chin and pull down. Don't forget to pull down, guys. That is a huge tip. I don't want to see any lines. And you guys say that Sonia Michelle taught you how to do that. Alright, cool. So now that I'm all bronzed up, I'm going to move on to my next step, which is pretty much my last step. I'm going to do a highlighter. So a highlighter is absolutely amazing. It brings light to the skin. To me, it brings life to the skin. I'm going to take this down my nose. I'm going to take this on my cheeks. So you see, I'm going to smile. I'm going to start on the ball of my cheeks and pull this all the way back. Same thing here, start smiling, I'm going to pull it all the way back. Some people, when they do their highlighter, they start right here, but because I'm someone that's always on the go, I more so use my highlighter as a blush as well. So this color that I'm using, it's called Oh Darling. It is from MAC Cosmetics. This one has a gold champagne kind of tone to it, so this is also going to serve as my blush because I really don't have time for an extra step. So to finish off, I'm going to go on with a lip gloss. This one is from Fenty Beauty. It's a lip gloss that has a little bit of color to it as well. I'm going to put that all over my lips. If you're someone that has a smaller lip, you want to make sure that you hit the corners right here. This will give you a plumping effect. So you want to choose a gloss that has a little bit of color to it, just so if you don't have time to even do the lipstick, this is going to do the job for you. And last but not least, my favorite part, I'm not going to lie. So even if you did your foundation, even if you did your powder and your highlight and you messed up on all of it, I have one thing that's going to make it all better. I'm going to use my Fix Plus spray. This is my holy grail. Let me tell you, this could make your makeup that went from to boom. All right. So I'm going to spray my face. Literally, you only need 3 sprays, but me, I take another shower in this stuff. Woo! I'm just going to fan. I know you guys see the highlight popping, right? So that's it. What do you guys think? It didn't take that long, right? Less than 15 minutes. I did already have my eyebrows on, but if you guys want more from me, just let me know what you want to see. Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you know anyone that's looking for makeup for a special occasion, also visit my website, Beauty by Sonia Michelle.